Today on MTG Unpacked, we're getting stuck into a whole bunch of packs for patrons, including 3 mystery boosters. So let's introduce the patrons. We have Katie W, Jack of all trades, Catelyn Stark, Ziggy Storm, and Trevor Krishna. Okay, so we will grab 1 mystery here, 1 Modern Horizons for Katie. Jack of all trades gets a mystery booster, Catelyn, mystery booster, and we'll get 2 Eldraine for Trevor, and we should have 8 more yet for Ziggy Storm. So let's arrange them like so, and we'll get stuck into it. We'll start off here, Jack of all trades. Thank you for being a patron. Only patrons get the rares, mythics, foils, and anything over $1. And we are still looking for the Mana Crypt, people. I think we've gone through, this is like box number 8 or something, yet to pull one. So hopefully today is the day. Starting off with Ballynock Cohort, Godfarrow's Faithful, Impulse, Send to Sleep, Executioner's Capsule, Revenant, Colligan's Storm Singer, Dynacharge, Fog, Savage Punch, Raging Swordtooth, Millstone, that's pretty cool, that's where the milling mechanic came from. Chromatic Star, which I think is over $1, so we'll chuck that in. And a rare Coveted Jewel, artifact for 6. When it enters battlefield, draw 3 cards, tap to add 3 mana of any one colour. And whenever 1 or more creatures an opponent controls attack you and aren't blocked, that player draws 3 cards and gains control of Coveted Jewel. Untap it. And a foil rare, Helix Pinnacle. Enchantment for a single green, has Shroud, so you pay X. Put X tower counters on Helix Pinnacle at the beginning of your upkeep. If there are 100 or more tower counters on Helix Pinnacle, you win the game. Okay, so that seems like it would be tough to do. Leave a note in the comments if that's something you've played in EDH or some other format. Okay, so let's see. We will go way over here. Trevor Krishna, thank you for being a patron. And Trevor has his own YouTube channel, that is Trevor's Tokens. So I'll pop a link up in the corner to that. You can check it out. And Trevor has requested all tokens that I pull for him, so we'll be adding those as well. Okay, we have Frenzied Raptor, Checkpoint Officer, Thieving Otter, come back with that, sir. Go for Blood, Fertilid, Gloom Pangolin, Blazing Volley, Day Squad Marshal, Savai Sabertooth, an uncommon Zenith Flare. And this was one I did a fun deck tech on. I'll pop a link up in the corner, you can check it out. It has a bunch of MTG Arena gameplay as well. Swallow Hole, Archipelago, and the rare is Slitherwisp. Creature Elemental Nightmare 3/2/3 with Flash. Whenever you cast another spell that has Flash, you draw a card and each opponent loses 1 life. And a foil Exuberant Wolf Bear with a Forest and a Human Soldier token. Okay, so we'll take those over there. Second pack. Look into his eyes. What do you see apart from a blur? There we are, nicely in focus. And this dude is wearing a red shirt. Or are those socks? I'm not quite sure. Leave a note in the comments what you think they are. Okay, we have Startling Development, Frenzied Raptor, Checkpoint Officer, Unlikely Aid, Bristling Boar, Fire Prophecy, that is fantastic in foil, Adaptive Shimmerer, Vulpikeet, Migratory Greathorn, Regal Leosaur for the Uncommons, Cunning Nightbonder, Ominous Seas, and a Mythic. Nice! Nethroi, Apex of Death. Legendary creature, Cat Nightmare Beast, 5/5/4/5. So it has Mutate, 4 and either green and white or 2 black. Has Death Touch and Lifelink. Whenever this creature mutates, return any number of target creature cards with total power 10 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Alright, and a foil Frenzied Raptor, the Jungle Hollow, and a Dinosaur token. Okay, so there we are. Trevor, enjoy. So that is pretty cool. Got a nice mythic for you. Alright. Next up we have Catelyn Stark, thank you for being a patron. Let's see what we can get out of this delicious mystery booster. At least that's what we hope. We have a Silver Chase Fox, Aura of Silence, Sigilled Starfish, Drag Under, Go for the Throat, Rite of the Serpent, Frontline Devastator, Ill-Tempered Cyclops, Aggressive Urge, Natural Connection, Gift of Orzova, Aether Spellbomb, and a Mythic. Thrun, the Last Troll, legendary creature, Troll Shaman, 4/4 for 4, so Thrun the Last Troll can't be countered. Thrun can't be the target of spells or abilities your opponents control. Pay 1 and green, regenerate Thrun, and we have been trolled indeed. And a rare Angel of the Dire Hour. Creature Angel 5/4 for 7 with Flash and Flying. When it enters battlefield, if you cast it from your hand, exile all attacking creatures. And a foil Viscera Seer. Okay, so there we are, and I will be checking the prices during editing, so if I miss anything at all, I'll definitely tuck those into the patrons' envelopes there. Okay, moving on, Ziggy Storm, you're up next, a very hungry gentleman indeed. So we have, we've got 8 packs here, so thank you for being a patron. Let's get started with some War of the Spark. Okay, we have a Bulwark Giant, Crush Descent, Invading Manticore, Dustmantle Operative, Forced Landing, Enforcer Griffin, Jaya's Greeting, hello there, Unlikely Aid, Avon Eternal, Sarkhan's Catharsis, and Uncommon's Cruel Celebrant, Devouring Hellion, Nahiri Storm of Stone, I'll check that in as well, and rare Ravnica at War, Sorcery 4, exile all multicolored permanents. They Plains and Wizard token. So on this channel, you may have noticed we look at the common cards. I know it's disgusting, isn't it? But I actually love to look at the artwork. I have done that since the beginning of the channel. So the only time we really skip it is when we're trying to get through a box in a hurry. But I like to slow down like this most of the time. Okay, next up, we got Eldraine, Bartered Cow, Garenbrig Carver, Festive Funeral, Garenbrig Paladin, Eye Collector, Scalding Cauldron, Brimstone Trebuchet, Crashing Drawbridge, Tall as a Beanstalk, Uncommon's Wandermare, Cauldron Familiar, that guy's really annoying, Rampart Smasher, and rare Castle Embereth. So enter battlefield tapped unless you control a mountain. You can tap it for red mana, pay 1 and 2 red, tap creatures you control, get +1/+0 until end of turn. And a foil Crystal Slipper. They Swamp and Human Rogue. Alright, next up Core 2020, and Core 2021 is pretty much here already. I think it's on MTG Arena now, so what do you think so far? Are you looking forward to it? Any fun new combos you've discovered? Leave a note in the comments. Okay, we have Raise the Alarm, Bone to Ash, Natural End, Barony Vampire, Zephyr Charge, Leafkin Druid, Battalion Foot Soldier, Healer of the Glade, Shock, Marauder's Axe, and Uncommon's Veil of Summer. There is a spicy pool. Might of the Masses, Thought Distortion, and a Mythic. Nice! Ajani, Strength of the Pride, legendary creature Ajani, 5 loyalty for 4. So his +1, you gain life equal to the number of creatures you control plus the number of planeswalkers you control. His -2 credit, 2/2 white cat soldier creature token named Ajani's Pridemate, with whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on Ajani's Pridemate. And his 0 ability, if you have at least 15 life, more than your starting life total, exile Ajani's Strength of the Pride, and each artifact and creature your opponents control. Okay, and a Forest and Zombie token. Okay, so fantastic pull there. Good to see Ajani. Have not seen him in a good long while. Next up, Ikoria. Okay, we have a Spell Eater Wolverine, Helica Glider, Creature Nightmare Squirrel. And these guys are hovering around our bird feeders right now, I swear. Frostlinks, you think you're feeding the squirrels rather than the birds. We have a Ferocious Tigerilla, Cat Ape, Bushmeat Poacher, Wilt, Crustacean, Excavation Mole, Suffocating Fumes, Farfinder, and uncommons Mystic Subdual, Indartha Crystal, Bastion of Remembrance, and rare is Amori the Collector. Legendary creature Ooze, 4/5 for 4. As companion, each non-land card in your starting deck shares a card type. And as it enters the battlefield, choose a card type. Spells you cast of the chosen type cost 1 less to cast. And a forest, and no table required in the arena. Are you playing some decks with Core 2021 now? What do you think? At the time of this filming, I am still waiting for the release, so can't wait. Alright, we have Ravnica Allegiance up next. Coral Commando, Gravelhide Goblin, creature Goblin Shaman. Dead Rebels, and skipping cards over the Sorroform Hybrid. Debtor's Transport, Oars of Locket, Frenzied Arinx, Gruul Locket, Wrecking Beast, Senate Courier, and uncommons. We've been trolled. Trollbred Guardian, Troll Frog Warrior. Got a split card, Consecrate and Consume. It's a mouthful. Swirling Torrent. And the rare is Gutter Bones, creature Skeleton Warrior, 2/1 for a single black. So he enters the battlefield tapped, pay 1 and black, return him from your graveyard to your hand. Activate this ability only during your turn, and only if an opponent lost life this turn. Down here, things don't stay dead, says Lavinia, and probably doesn't stand like that in some bizarre accent. The Lords of Gilgate and a zombie token. Okay, on to Theros Beyond Death. Let's flip that down there. We've got a Japanese pack, it looks like. Okay, we've got an elemental token, a forest, and a foil Moss Viper. Okay. And the rare, Archon of Sun's Grace, creature Archon 3/4 for 4 with flying lifelink. Pegasus creatures you control have lifelink. Okay then, Constellation, whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, create a 2/2 white Pegasus creature token with flying. So Pegasus Tribal is apparently a thing. Slaughter Priest of Mogus for the uncommons. Anax Hardened in the Forge, Farika's Spawn. Commons, Transcendent Envoy, Oread of Mountain's Blaze, Leonin of the Lost Pride, Flummox Cyclops. Naiad of Hidden Coves, Funeral Rites, Nyxborn Marauder, Setessan Training, and Bronze Sword. Okay, so moving on to some guilds. So this is from a brand new box. You would have seen that in the previous video. Hopefully that means plenty of opportunities for shocklands. We have Maximize Altitude, Barging Sergeant, 10th District Guard, Vicious Rumors, Vigor Spore Worm, Gateway Plaza, Goblin Electromancer, creature Goblin Wizard, nice one, Siege Worm, Boros Locket, Demotion for the uncommons, Book Devourer, there I am. Actually haven't done much reading lately, my attention span is completely shattered. Discovery and Dispersal, a split card, and rare, Gruesome Menagerie, sorcery for 5. Choose a creature card with command mana, cost 1 in your graveyard, blah 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 blah. I think we saw this recently as well. A foil Maximize Velocity, and a Golgari Gilgate, and Soldier Token. So back to some Ikoria. Alright, what do we got? A Garrison Cat. He is an interesting looking fellow. Okay. Phase Dolphin, Cathartic Reunion, Divine Arrow. Almighty Brushwag, watch out, he will get you. If you're not careful, Fire Prophecy, Savai Sabertooth. Anticipate, Cloud Piercer, and uncommons Primal Empathy, Avian Oddity, Channeled Force, and rare is Yadaro Wandering Monster. Legendary creature, Dinosaur Turtle. Look at that. Is that not a crazy beast? 8/8 for 7 with Trample and Haste. Cycle it for 1 and red. When you cycle Yadaro Wandering Monster, shuffle it into your library from your graveyard. If you've cycled a card named Yadaro Wandering Monster 4 or more times this game, put it onto the battlefield from your graveyard instead. Okay. And a foil Primal Empathy with a Dismal Backwater and a Cat token. Okay, so a whole stack of goodies there for you, Ziggy Storm. Thank you once again for being a patron. And finally, Katie, we've kept you in suspense long enough. Thank you for being a patron. Let's get into this Modern Horizons. And by the way, this is not the box with the reprints. We'll have a, the misprints. We'll have a separate video where we go through and find a whole bunch of those. So stay tuned. Starting off with a Goblin token. And we got this mad dude, Ravenous Giant, Snow-Covered Forest. I'll chuck that in for you as well. A foil, String of Disappearances. And will we get a Ren and Stimpy? It is Wings of Abandon. Sorcery for 2. Exile target creature you don't control. For each creature exile this way, its controller search the library for a basic land card. Those players put those cards onto battlefield, tap, then shuffle their libraries. Has Overload 4 and 2 white. So that means you're just replacing the occurrences of target with each. All right. And Uncommon's Feaster of Fools. Rebuild. Wing Shards. And Common's Reign of Revelation. Amorphous Axe. Magmatic Sinkhole. Gilded Light. Headless Spectre. Nimble Mongoose. Imposter of the Sixth Pride. Phantom Ninja. And Goblin War Party. Okay. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button for more Magic the Gathering unboxings, and be sure to tap the notification bell to be notified as soon as new videos are released. Final pack Magic, let's hope for a Mana Crypt. We have Tarashi's Grasp. Grasp of the Hieromancer. Okay, that's a fun back-to-back thing there. What other grasps? Nope. Omen Speaker. Sphinx's Tutelage. I thought that was over $1. I'll chuck that in anyway. Child of Night, Ruin Rat, Goblin Balloon Brigade, Volcanic Dragon, Ambassador Oak, Frontier Mastodon, Cunning Breeze Dancer, Bottle Gnomes, and Bear Cub. Okay, thought that was going to be the rare. And the rare, Mystic Confluence, instant for 5. Choose 3. You may choose the same mode more than once. Counter target spell unless its controller pays 3. Return target creature to its owner's hand. Draw a card. And a foil rare. Nice. Minamo, School at Water's Edge. That's legendary land. Tap 2, add blue to your mana pool. Pay blue and tap untap target legendary permanent. I don't think I've seen that one yet. Okay, so there we are. Katie, very nice pulls indeed. Hope everyone is staying safe and healthy out there. Thanks for watching and have a great day.